One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So SMU's offense will have first crack at this one. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here, and you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU has everything they need. Brett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The play action fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down to the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Collins. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The Orange will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Mustangs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's caught. It's Gill. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team at the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoiler.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Looking to pass, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Gonna go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him, already over 100 yards receiving.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just find this guy and get him the football. Now, if you're on defense, it's pretty obvious where this team is going with the ball. You're gonna have to come up with a plan to stop this guy.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, SMU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
How about that? Second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulsa.
Quickly to the tight end.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the running back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Crosses the 45.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Looking for a man. It's Collins. Quick completion on the out. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Finding open areas. He has the first and still on his feet. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Firing to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's on target and complete. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hatcher. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Scanning the field, it's Collins. And the third down pass is incomplete. Syracuse will be forced to punt.
Let's make some noise. It's fourth down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll move the tight end. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem, big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from... Oh, he's got some space! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Unloads to the wideout. And that is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Collins. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again. This offensive line has to step up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Orange will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The sure hands, it's Knight. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Off play action. That's caught. It's Knight. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Another 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Harden. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They're going to run it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Good enough for a first down.
Might as well give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Knight. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end.
Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Ross Simmons. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To the air, it's Collins. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Harden. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knight. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
First down.
Looking for room. It's Harden. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They think there's room to run to the right here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. It'll be third and long. Handoff from the gun. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air, it's Collins. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
SMU 38, Syracuse 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Now they'll run the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Looking to throw, it's Collins. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pulls it in, it's Cook. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Calls his own number. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And that's a 1st down.
He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harden.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
It's caught. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it himself. Fighting off the defender. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, SMU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange will have to punt.
On to punt it away.
Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Jennings. Got a man. It's Harden. Breaks the tackle. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Ross Simmons. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to slam it. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Back to throw, it's Collins. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They go to the draw. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Good enough for first down.
Leaves it with the running back. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
For the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, SMU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Syracuse, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Collins. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away.
Number 89 on to kick it away.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Ross Simmons. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. To the air on second down. That's caught, it's Gill. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Hit as he throws. Finds a man by himself. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They go right back to this guy on second and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Trying to barge their way in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Set to kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Knight. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Fires to the tight end. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. And this fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 14 to Texas.
Back to throw, it's Collins. Pocket breaking down.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Find some fresh air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Looks as if he's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. And here comes the punt team. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Offense scoops it up and still going. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hatcher. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Collins. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll take another shot here. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hand off from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And now on third down after that last run. He'll try it again. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's Collins. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. The Orange will have to punt. Catches it at the 30. Covers team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Running to Green. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're working that left side.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Syracuse, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll try the right side. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop.